Hi everybody.
Hi friends.
Welcome to Easel Art Studio. My name is Miss Jess.
I'm Miss Carrie.
And we are going to be working on our project number 2 from our Halloween heart box. So again, you're gonna wanna reach inside your box and pull out your craft number 2, which is all labeled. So for this project, you'll have this little bundle of joy to work with, okay? So you're gonna have this silly shape, just kind of like an upside down pear.
Or a light bulb.
Or a light bulb, or a little mushroom, lots of things. So many things.
What is it going to be?
What is it gonna be? We're gonna be making a sugar skull.
Should I go grab the example?
Sure.
I'll let you explain what they need from the other materials.
So for this, from our whole box, you guys are gonna be needing your little package of glue. You're going to need a paintbrush. From home, you're just gonna need some water, and then you can use one of the little mixing cups for your water container. So you guys are gonna be making this guy. He's a fun little sugar skull. And so we are gonna be working with something called plaster, which will be in this little package. So we can just go ahead and open this right up.
Plaster's a little messy, but it's very washable.
Very washable.
Very washable. Don't be
For
scared
this
of
one,
the plaster.
I would say you would want something, again, down on your table to protect everything. But we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys down just a little bit so you can see what we're working on here, okay? So again, you're gonna want this is gonna be your sugar skull base. We're gonna be pouring in a little bit of water into this guy when we use plaster.
Maybe have a towel handy in case your hands get too wet or you spill some water, because accidents happen.
And go ahead and pull out some plaster pieces. I'm gonna give Miss Carrie some.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's very dry.
It's very dry and powdery.
There's like a texture in it.
So all that powder, we want to try to stay on the little pieces as much as possible.
So I shouldn't play with it too much.
Yeah, you don't want to shake it around.
Is it okay
or crunch.
if I touch it?
You can touch it for sure. You can use your pincher fingers and kind of check it out.
It is leaving my fingers a little powdery too.
Very powdery.
I think this powder is what turns into the glue once you dip it in water, right?
100%. When you guys take a piece, you're gonna dip it all the way into the water, and then that water kind of activates that glue.
And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna start covering that light bulb or mushroom shape, skull shape. You're gonna cover the whole thing, right?
The whole thing.
Is it okay if I share water with
Yeah,
you?
let's share this water.
Oh, it's wet now.
What does it feel like?
It's a little slimy, but I like it. It's very soft.
What I always say too is when you guys dip these in, hold on to them, dip them all the way in, and then you can use your other hand to kind of guide your piece over. Now, is it okay if I kind of go off the edge?
Yeah, I think so.
If I go off the edge, what should I do?
Maybe wrap it around.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll just wrap it over.
It's okay if some gets on the back. If mom and dad are helping you too, you should ask them to do this with you, because I think this is a really fun texture to touch.
Now we're kind of getting a lot in the middle, so I'm gonna kind of go, I want to keep on trying to cover all of the brown. And it doesn't matter if you put them side to side or up and down.
Can I pile it on?
In one place or all over?
I don't know.
You know, you kind of want to even it out.
Oh, so I want to lay it down flat?
Try to like leave it flat, but is it okay if it gets a little bumpy?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
So I feel like a skull is kind of bumpy, maybe. You know, this is our skull, so we can kind of make it any which way we want, right?
Some people have bumpy heads.
Totally. So there's got to be bumpy skulls.
I see some space that still needs some right
Should
here.
I put it right here?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wipe my hands a little bit.
Over the side. What do you think? Are we finished?
I still see 2 more spots.
Should we grab some more?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Some more
thank
for you. You guys can use.
Thank you so much.
If you do get it all covered, could we keep on layering it up high?
I would say yes.
Why not, right?
I'm not the plaster patrol. Oh, I'm gonna kind of shape it. It's hanging off the edge a bit, so I'm gonna shape it to my skull.
Ooh, that's a good idea. You want to keep that that skull shaped.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking good.
And you can use all your plaster, because what else are you gonna use this for at home? Come on, let's just use the whole kit.
When in Rome, just use it all.
Just use it all. Try and make it as white as you can.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Some friends like to kind of take their fingers.
I was gonna say, I always see this in class. Friends they just smooth it out. They don't want to see that little pattern texture. See how it's getting nice and smooth now?
Let's see, and that's
it
for inner.
And look at how much water we have left. It's almost done. Can you get another piece in there?
I think so.
Soak up all this water. It's absorbing all this water.
Absorbing that water.
All right. If you are not wearing a smock like Miss Jess,
I know.
I'm
sorry.
I'm
so used to just wiping my hands right on my smock.
But like we said, we always see this in class. Friends are rubbing their plaster down very gently. You don't want to rub it off, but you can smooth out your plaster to smooth out that texture. And then you're going to let this set while we work on the other parts.
So I'm going to put this right up here, kind of up out of the way.
Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it. That's right.
What's next?
So now we're going to work on the kind of the facial features of our skeleton.
Can I open this?
Go for it.
It says number 2.
It's number 2. It's our number 2 project.
I'm going to kind of pour these out. So pretty. Your
You guys
jewels
can
might vary at home. As long as they're shiny, that's what we want.
You can kind of set up your face. So you're going to have 2 big circles. It's just kind of easier to see when they're down on the table. This is a heart shape, and when you flip it upside down, it's going to be for our nose, for our skeleton, and then you're going to have a long oval shape. And so this is going to be your face.
Ta-da!
So now we're gonna open up our glues, and we can just paint glue all over each one of these shapes. And then should we put on some jewels?
Yeah, so this glue is from the kit, and you use this for pretty much all your projects. And these are some clean brushes. It's the same brush that we use in project number 1. We just washed them off. I'm gonna dip it in here. How about you do one eye and I do one eye, and then we see how different our eyes turned out.
I like that.
I'm gonna cover the whole eye with glue.
Same.
So you never know where it's gonna go.
Are you gonna go ahead and decorate your eye first? Okay. And with these, I mean, with your jewels, you could make a pattern. You could just kind of pile them on, which way you want to do. Help yourself.
If you have small brothers and sisters in the house, watch out for your jewels. Keep them out of their reach. Takes some concentration to pick these up.
It does.
But if you have a little bit of glue on your finger, it's almost like a magnet.
Some of the jewels might stick to your fingers. That's okay.
I'm like concentrating so hard. Do you have to fill up the full shape?
I think it's up to you.
I'm kind of happy where it's at right now.
You know, that's whatever, which way you want to do it.
So
Ooh,
sorry,
Miss Carrie, you're making like a pattern.
Yeah, like a kaleidoscope almost.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
This is
I like
my
those
eye.
colors.
Aw, here's like a little disco ball. I'm gonna do the heart next.
I'll do the mouth.
The nose. Thank you so much for bringing the glue close to me.
No problem. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? Since this is the mouth, I'm gonna try to line up the jewels like teeth.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I'll do like the bottom teeth.
I'm gonna do 2 big nostrils.
Nice. 2 big flower nostrils. I like it.
I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Oh, maybe not. Maybe one tippity jump.
And again, if you have extra jewels, you can always put them back into the little container and save them for something else. If you, like what Miss Carrie said before, to make cards, you could add those onto the cards too.
It's a good idea. And then if they come off in the envelope, it's like a party.
Yeah,
When
little
your
confetti.
recipient opens it.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh,
All
that's
right.
beautiful.
What do you think?
I think it's good. I'm gonna clean up our area a little bit
I like how you clean up our space.
all the time.
It's very nice.
The only time I clean in the studio.
Yeah, it's nice having an organized workspace.
It is, because you can see what you're doing.
Yeah. I feel like always during classes, we always kind of have friends move stuff up out of the way, then you have a clear workspace to move about.
You're gonna bring the skull back. Can we touch it now?
Ooh, feel it. What does it feel like now?
It's very hard.
It's gotten dry.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about plaster is it dries pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some glue to this. You can add glue all over, or you can just add it in the spots you want. If you add it all over, you'll seal the plaster in also. It will take longer to dry then though. But I'm gonna put glue all over.
I like that. Give it a little
shine.
little shine.
Little candy coat.
Mm-hmm.
Is this glue washable?
Yep.
Yep.
Our glue and all the paints, super washable.
The only thing that's not washable in your kit is that Sharpie.
That Sharpie.
Coming in hot. All right.
All right.
Now we're gonna put our face together.
So I'm gonna put on eyeball. What's below our eyes? Our
Nose.
nose. And then below that is our mouth. Oh my gosh.
So cute.
So cute. Where could you put this? You could put it like on your mantle.
Oh, in your window?
Oh,
Bring
in
you
your
guys up real
window.
quick. In your front window so people see it. We could probably lay ours
I was
right
gonna
here.
say you could probably go right there. It's
Join
kind
our
of
friends.
there we go. It's a dynamic trio.
There we go. Oh, it's so cute.
So cute. Kind of matches this guy.
Our set's getting more and more decorated.
I was just gonna say we're just adding to our zhuzh over here.
Well, friends, thank you so much for joining us for craft number 2. And again, if you're following along and you're doing each craft one after another, the next craft will be craft number 3 in our box. So happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We'll see you at craft number 3.
Bye.